So, any smokers out there? I'm talking about cigarettes. I'm not talking about the Mother Earth. Not that I care. I'm not here to judge. Mother Earth, cigarettes, cigars, pipes, whatever you think, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm not here to judge. I just want to know, any cigarette smokers out there? Because I want to touch base real quick. It cracks me up. I got to be honest. You know who you're talking. You know who I'm talking about. You know who you are. You know those cigarette smokers, the one that don't want to smoke in their car. No smoking while I'm driving, cruising along. Trying to blow the smoke out the window after you light it. Pull that cigarette out as quick as you can. To get that hand out the window, your hand's out like this. Person behind you thinks you're making a left turn, signaling for the left turn. You're stretching that mug. Man, you're driving, you got that left hand all the way out. Could be a pouring rainstorm. 15 below zero, you don't care. Kid in the back seat, in the car seat. You don't realize when you're doing that 35, 45, 55 miles an hour down the road, cruising, that smoke's coming right back in. Your kid clouded up with cigarette smoke. Big old London fog around him. Doesn't even know. Mama. He doesn't know where he's at. Doesn't have a clue what's going on. He's watching his favorite video up on the screen in front of you because all the vans got him now. All the vehicles got him now. You know, all the videos. You put in your kid's favorite video, Lion King, whatever the heck they watch. So he's trying to watch it, except now it's covered with cigarette smoke. Your eyes are burning. Secondhand smoke, forget about secondhand smoke in the lungs. It's a secondhand smoke in the eyes. So anyways, you got your hand way out the window. And it cracks me up when I'm driving because I'm sitting behind you and I'm watching you do the old, try to extend it, the extendo lips, like you got cartoon lips or something. Like olive oil trying to give Popeye a kiss, you know, when the lips extend out and then the lips open up for the kiss. You're doing one of these. And I'm sitting behind you and watching the smoke just go right back into the back seat. Don't want to smoke in the car. Don't want to smoke in the car. Okay, your lips aren't going to grow because you don't want to smoke in the car. And then at work, you can't smoke in the workplace anymore. So you got to go out and smoke somewhere else, right? So that cracks me up because it doesn't matter again. Pouring rain, but what gets me is when you got that 10-minute break or that 15-minute break, and it takes you like 8.5 minutes to get from your workstation out to the smoking area. So you're like, okay, let's see, I take 3 minutes and get on my coat because it's like 12 degrees out, but I'm going to skip that because I got 8 minutes to get out to the smoking area. So you're running through the building, cigarette in hand, lighter in the other hand, crash through the door. Hey, you see the other smokers, and then they're passing right by you. And you get out the smoking area, and you realize it's like freezing up there. And then you start chain smoking that. You're hotboxing that cigarette like a mullet. And you realize your lungs are burning, not from a cigarette, but because it's so damn cold out, your lungs are actually freezing. But you don't care. You need... And you got so much smoke in your lungs that you got like this much of a cigarette, you throw the rest down or in the cigarette disposable thing they got, and by the time you're running back into the building, you're still exhaling. Well, you get to the door to get in the building, you still got so much smoke in your lungs from hotboxing for 1.5 minutes, and you're freezing. And now you're standing outside the door, and just before you open it to get back in the building, you're standing here, you're still exhaling smoke, and you're and you're thinking to yourself, damn, how much smoke do I got in my lungs? You just didn't realize you hotboxed half a cigarette in like 35 seconds because it's freezing. Now you're really cold. Your nipples are like out to here. You know, your ears are freezing. You know, I think you have frostbite. You're like, I can't feel shit. Your hands, your knuckles, you're split and you're just cracking everywhere. But you're blowing off the side of your mouth because you don't want anything to get in that door as soon as you open the door. And you know when you open that door, it's kind of like a backdraft. You open it, and as a cloud of smoke, you're blowing out at the door before you go back in, it's going to follow you right in. It's crazy, though. It could be pouring rain out, and you'll be sitting there with the newspaper over your head. Yeah, so Jack, what do you say, huh? Work today? Not too bad for Monday yet. Damn, cigarette's hanging broken. And I've actually seen this. People will take that broken cigarette, and they'll try to hold it together while they smoke it, and they'll try to take the broken half, because it'll be hanging broke, and they'll be trying to put it together and make it match the half that broke. and you got tobacco hanging and falling out, and they'll be all, and they'll be trying to inhale the smoke through the crack, through the broken part of the cigarette, through their nose, while they're inhaling through the filter. It's pretty crazy. Smoking's crazy. The way people need their nicotine. Where do you get the people that can't smoke at all? You can't smoke on the property. You don't have enough break time to smoke, so you can't smoke. They'll work 8, 10, 12-hour shifts without smoking at all. They don't smoke in their car, and there's people that won't smoke in their car. They won't do the extendo arm to smoke even. I'm not going to do that. So they'll go 8, 10 hours, half-hour drive to work each way. So you're going to talk people sometimes 13, 14 hours of the day will not smoke. But man, when they get home, when they pull in that garage, they got that pack of Marlboros or whatever sitting right there. And man, or in the council, and man, that's like magic to them. That's like that magic water that never goes warm. And I'll tell you, as soon as they close that door behind them, before the garage door is even on automatic close, because they don't smoke in their house either. So they'll sit there and chain smoke like 15 cigarettes. One in each hand, one up a nostril, one in the ear. They don't care. And they'll take the long drags. They'll light up that for. And they'll hold it in or something. I mean, he ain't smoking weed. You don't need to hold a cigarette dragging that long. You ever get the people that they'll talk when they smoke their cigarettes? And they'll drag that shit? Yeah, so anyways, with the lunch there, the bacon cheeseburger, these new sweet potato fries over there, pretty ridiculous, and let me tell you what, I got a Coke with it, there's extra ice and whatnot, and they're holding it like they're smoking a joint. Like the more you hold it, the higher you're going to get. And they're blowing it out their nose. No, stop. And then afterwards, we took a ride. We stopped by the duck pond. We were feeding the ducks. They'll blow out the side of their mouth. And then re-inhale. Yeah, and then we had plenty of time, so we stopped by, got some scratch-offs at the lottery place, and I figured, you know what, I might as well pick up my six-pack now. Blow it out the other side of your mouth. You know what? Inhale the cigarette. You know what we went for lunch today? Went to Fredericky Dickey's. Had a double bacon cheeseburger with fries. And the greatest sweet potato fries. They're new on the menu. Had some Coke with extra ice. Just inhaled out my nose. Did you see that? Anyway, stopped off for some scratch-off lottery tickets. Watch this. That was out my ear. And I just inhaled up my ass. Then I stopped off from scratch-offs, got some beer, got my beer for tonight. It'll be warm when I get home, but so I got a few coldies left in the fridge. By the time I'm done with those, these will be cold. People smoke weird when there's not allowed to smoke. Me, I don't care. I don't like the secondhand smoke that people are inconsiderate with. Okay? Don't care. If you want to smoke, that's up to you. And I'm not one of these, if you want to kill yourself, that's up to you. Because people in life will do whatever you want. You want to eat sausages every day of your life? Go ahead. You want to eat a big old greasy cheeseburger filled with bacon and everything, mayonnaise and all that? Go ahead. You want to live on French fries and chocolate? Go ahead. If you need to drink 3 pots of coffee a day, go ahead. I'm not here to judge. I really don't give a shit. None of my business. Okay? But I'm just saying, it's just something I'm pointing out. People who smoke because of the smoking laws and the way you do it now, it cracks me up. But the way people smoke at home, can't smoke at home. You got a basement? Go smoke down in the damn basement. Got secondhand smoke. My parents were both smokers growing up, okay? I'm not saying so much secondhand smoke is good for you. It's been proven it's not, okay? Of course, you can't tell me the pollution sitting in front of me, especially when you're out on your motorcycle or in your car and you got the windows open and you got the diesels in front of you and the big rigs, or you got these diesel cars in front of you and the puff of smoke they blow out at you, especially first thing in the morning. That's got to be the worst thing. Doesn't that make you just want to throw up? Especially if you're up all night. Nothing worse than it. I mean, come on. Let's be real. You're sitting in your car, you got these diesels sitting in front of you, these semis, and I know I was a semi driver. I drove the 18-wheelers, okay? Nothing worse than the smell of a semi in the morning. I hated it. I hated it, starting it up in the morning. I hated being in the yard, going out there with all the diesels running, getting warmed up, getting started up, and it was just nauseating straight up. Okay? But when you're sitting there in the morning and you're on your motorcycle especially and you're sitting behind them, boom, 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 light turns green, big old Chernobyl looking thing of smoke come blowing out on you and stuff, and or somebody on Harley leans out their car because it sounds cool, and you're behind them, even in your car, you smell that crap forever. So there's a whole lot of places you can go, a whole lot of things you can look at that just are not good for you, or just smells like crap, or you're inhaling. So if you're at home though, and you'll see people even at home, I look at my neighbors. It could be 8 degrees outside, and they won't put the jacket on. They'll come out there in flip-flops or their slippers, and they'll stand there like this. And they do that dance. Looks like they're part of Navajo Nation, doing an Indian rain dance. Hey, how are you? Give me rain, I need to grow corn. And they'll be sitting here. And they'll have company, and the company will all come out at the same time with a cigarette. So what do you think? They buy or what? They'll be inside getting cracked of shit in front of the children. I mean, getting wrecked, you know, talking smack, talking dirty, talking nasty, hanging all over each other. Guys on guys, girls on girls, it don't matter. Wives on other husbands, husbands on other husbands, shit like that. Don't care what the kids see with that. Drinking, pouring it, boozing it down, but gotta smoke, gotta go outside. Freezing their asses off. Hey, how about you? Is it cold out here? Cold, freezing cold. You ain't had enough alcohol? Guess not. Line up them shots, man, because it's cold as shit out here. So you know what? If you're going to smoke in your car, smoke in your damn car. You either are or you're not. You're not going to have to signal a left turn every time you smoke, because that looks ridiculous. Trust me, the people behind you are making fun of you. We are talking smack about you, and it makes our day. We're not just saying, hey, look at them, they're trying to be smoke-free in their car so the kid in the back seat don't get it. Oh, that's sweet. No, we're talking smack about you. We're making fun of you. We think it's funny, it looks funny, it's ridiculous. That's all I want to say. Do what you want to do in life, man. It's your life. Live it. Do it your way. Just don't go hurting other people, man. But do it your way. Hey, have a great day. Love your day. Love life. Keep it funny side up, people. Live it, love it, it's all good. I'm Jester. Peace. I'm out. We'll be talking to you soon. Keep it real.